Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Sunday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Yeah, we'll hop in it here. 15 matchups, starting with the Kansas City Royals versus the Minnesota Twins. Royals opening up as road favorites at -120. Twins plus 100 with the over-under at 9.5. Royals coming into this matchup 58-59. The Twins 54-61. Pitching for the Royals is Ryan Bergert with an ERA at 2.83. Pitching for the Twins is Jose Urena with an ERA of 5.24. Bergert, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Urena also given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts, coming off a 2-run game. The Royals shutting out Minnesota yesterday 2-0. They are 9-4 against Minnesota, so they've been good head-to-head. Minnesota just 2-5 at home. Very identical pitching matchup. Yeah, tough. Both teams have split a game. Yeah, not the greatest matchup on the board here. And I think Twins are a good dog today. And I think I'll take Twins plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Athletics versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at -130. The Athletics plus 110 with the over-under at 9. The Athletics coming into this matchup 52-67. Baltimore 53-64. Pitching for the Athletics is Luis Morales with an ERA of 4.50. Pitching for Baltimore is Cade Povich with an ERA of 5.63. Povich, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Morales hasn't had any starts. Looks like he's just come in and pitched some. Let me see. Let's see. Athletics. Morales. Yeah, he's only pitched 1 game. He came in and pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 run, had no strikeouts. So very limited action from Morales. And Povich has not been good here. He's been getting lit up. A's beating Baltimore yesterday 11-3. Nice underdog win from the A's, who are 7-2 on the road here. Man, I just don't like Povich. He's been getting lit up all season. And I think A's are a decent dog today. We'll see what the pitching looks like with Morales, how long he goes. I'll take the A's plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Cincinnati Reds versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 8. Reds coming into this matchup 61-57. The Pirates 51-67. Pitching for the Reds is Zach Littell with an ERA of 3.46. Pitching for the Pirates is Mike Burrows with an ERA of 4.45. Littell, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Burrows, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3. Cincinnati coming off a pit win, 2-1 yesterday. Nice win. A lot of pick'em games yesterday, so yesterday was kind of a tough one. Yeah, another pretty even pitching matchup here, based off the last 3. And once again, another game with no value, which just makes it incredibly tough to pick these. But yeah, I mean, a close game yesterday. Both teams it's already won 2 of the 3. I think I'm going to lean with the Pirates at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Houston Astros versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at -210. Houston plus 170 with the over-under at 9. Houston coming into this matchup 65-52. The Yankees 62-55. Pitching for the Astros is Jason Alexander with an ERA of 5.97. Pitching for the Yankees is Max Fried with an ERA of 2.85. Alexander, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Has given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Reed, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3. Houston losing to the Yankees yesterday 5-4. Houston is just 2-10 against the Yankees. They have split a game so far. Reed's been good, but tough stretch he's on. Giving up runs here. Alexander coming off 2 pretty good games. Man, do we really trust the Yankees as minus 210? I just don't know. Seems kind of risky for me the way they have looked. I just don't trust them as massive favorites. I'll take Houston plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Miami Marlins versus the Atlanta Braves. Braves opening up as home favorites at minus 135. The Marlins plus 115 with the over-under at 8.5. Marlins coming into this matchup 57-60. The Braves 50-67. Pitching for the Marlins is Cal Quantrill with an ERA of 5.21. Pitching for the Braves is Joey Wentz with an ERA of 5.34. Quantrill, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Wentz, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Miami coming off back-to-back Atlanta losses here. Yeah, just a very weird series here. We're already on a 5-game series right here between the two. Both teams, Atlanta's won 3 of the 4. Both pitchers give up plenty of runs here, which makes it pretty tough. The Braves, they just had their number in this series here, so I think I'm going to take Atlanta at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Angels versus the Detroit Tigers. Detroit opening up as home favorites at minus 205. The Angels plus 170 with the over-under at 9. Angels coming into this matchup 56-61. Detroit 67-51. Pitching for the Angels is Jack Kokonowitz with an ERA of 5.76. Pitching for Detroit is Casey Mize with an ERA of 3.50. Kokonowitz, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Has given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. Mize, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3. Angels beating Detroit yesterday 7-4. Both teams splitting a game so far in this series. Angels are just 3-7 against Detroit and 1-4 on the road. Kokonowitz, he's really had some bad games. When they're good, they're good. When they're bad. And that's what he's been doing recently. Mize has been okay. I mean, still giving up runs. I just don't like Kokonowitz on the mound. Giving up too many runs for me. I'll take Detroit at home. Next matchup, we've got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Chicago White Sox. Cleveland opening up as road favorites at minus 140. The White Sox plus 120 with the over-under at 8.5. Cleveland coming into this matchup 61-54. The White Sox 42-75. Pitching for the Guardians is Slade Cecconi with an ERA of 3.72. Pitching for the White Sox is Davis Martin with an ERA of 4.11. Cecconi, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Martin, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3. Cleveland 9-1 in their last 10 back-to-back wins against the White Sox, beating them 3-1 yesterday. White Sox have dropped 6 in a row. They're 12-1 against Chicago, 9-1 on the road against Chicago, where they've been great. I just think I gotta take the Guardians on the home Guardians on the road with how dominant they've been. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at minus 120. The Mets plus 100 with the over-under at 8.5. Mets coming into this matchup 63-54. The Brewers 72-44. Pitching for the Mets is Sean Manaea with an ERA of 3.52. Pitching for the Brewers is Quinn Priester with an ERA of 3.15. Manaea, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts, giving up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Priester, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts, giving up 5 runs in his last 3. The Mets dropping back-to-back games to the Brewers, losing 7-4. They're 1-9 in their last 10 right now, on a 6-game losing streak. Brewers, they're on an 8-game winning streak here. 2 teams just trending in different directions. Yeah, the Mets 0-5 on the road. It's just been a brutal for the Mets here. Yeah, Priester 11-2 on the mound. He's been very good. I just can't trust the Mets. Brewers have just been so hot. Getting them pretty cheap, too. I'll take the Brewers at home today. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Texas Rangers. Phillies opening up as road favorites at -155. The Rangers +130 with the over-under at 8. Phillies coming into this matchup 67-49. The Rangers 60-58. Pitching for the Phillies is Zach Wheeler with an ERA at 2.71. Pitching for the Rangers is Patrick Corbin with an ERA at 3.91. Wheeler, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 10 strikeouts, given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Corbin, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. The Phillies on a 2-game winning streak, coming off back-to-back Rangers wins, beating them 3-2 yesterday as dogs. Rangers have dropped 3 in a row here. Phillies 5-0 against the Rangers. They've been good against them head-to-head here. I don't know, pretty good pitcher matchup. Both pitchers have been pitching pretty solid here. Rangers, they just haven't been able to beat the Phillies for whatever reason. And I just think I got to take the Phillies on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at -140. Nationals +120 with the over-under at 8. Nationals coming into this matchup 46-70. The Giants 59-58. Pitching for the Nationals is Mackenzie Gore with an ERA of 4.29. Pitching for the Giants is Justin Verlander with an ERA of 4.39. Gore, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 8 runs, had 0 strikeouts, given up, 15 runs in his last 3 starts here. Verlander coming off really great starts. 1 run in his last 3, coming off a 0-run game against Pitt. He's on a very good stretch. The Nationals beating the Giants yesterday 4-2 as underdogs here. Giants still just 1-9 at home, which is pretty crazy, but I really like Verlander today, and he's been very good on the mound. Gore's just been getting lit up these last 2 games, and I think I'll take the Giants at home. Next matchup, we got the Boston Red Sox versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at -140. Boston +120 with the over-under at 7.5. Boston coming into this matchup 65-53. The Padres 65-52. Pitching for Boston is Brayan Bello with an ERA at 3.03. Pitching for the Padres is Dylan Cease with an ERA of 4.60. Bello, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He's given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Cease, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 9 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Boston coming off a Padres loss yesterday, 5-4. Both teams splitting a game in the series. They are just 2-4 against the Padres here. Cease, both pitchers coming off 0-run games here, which definitely makes it tough since both teams have split a game. I still think Boston's a good dog today. But definitely a tough series. I mean, probably the most even match series of the slate. I'll take Boston +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona opening up as home favorites at -260. The Rockies +215 with the over-under at 9. Rockies coming into this matchup 30-86. Arizona 56-61. Pitching for the Rockies is Tanner Gordon with an ERA of 6.59. Pitching for Arizona is Brandon Pfaadt with an ERA of 4.94. Gordon, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 1 strikeout, given up 13 runs in his last 2 starts. bad. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 11 runs in his last 3. He had that 7-run game. Rockies, they've dropped 6 in a row. Back-to-back losses to Arizona here. Nice series from Arizona, getting back on track. The Rockies just 1-5 against Arizona. 1-8 on the road against Arizona, where they just haven't been good. Gordon's been getting lit up the last 2 games. I think I got to take Arizona at home today. Next matchup, we got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle opening up as home favorites at -190. The Rays +160 with the over-under at 7.5. Rays coming into this matchup, it's 57-61. Seattle 65-53. Pitching for the Rays is Adrian Hauser with an ERA of 2.54. Pitching for Seattle is Brian Wu with an ERA of 2.89. Hauser, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Wu, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Seattle, back-to-back wins against Tampa, beating them 7-4 yesterday. They're hot right now. 6-game winning streak, 8-2 in their last 10. Tampa Bay just 3-7 in their last 10. They're 3-13 on the road right now. 1-6 on the road against Seattle here. Hauser coming off some rougher starts, and I think I'll take Seattle at home. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at -190. Toronto +160 with the over-under at 8.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 68-50. The Dodgers 68-49. Pitching for Toronto is Eric Lauer with an ERA at 2.59. Pitching for the Dodgers is Tyler Glasnow with an ERA at 3.06. Lauer, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Lauer's given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Glasnow, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Toronto, back-to-back losses to the Dodgers, losing 9-1 and 5-1 here. They're just 1-4 against LA, 2-6 on the road against LA, where they have struggled here. Very even pitching matchup here, but going to take the team that's just been playing better, and I think I'm going to take LA at home. Then the last matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cubs opening up as road favorites at -125. The Cardinals +105 with the over-under at 7.5. Cubs coming into this matchup 67-49. The Cardinals 59-59. Pitching for the Cubs is Shota Imanaga with an ERA at 2.82. Pitching for the Cardinals is Sonny Gray with an ERA at 4.21. Imanaga, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts, given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Gray, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3. Cubs beating the Cardinals yesterday 9-1 after getting shut out the game prior. They are 5-2 against St. Louis. St. Louis just 2-5 at home. Imanaga coming off 2 better starts here. He had that 7-run game, but has bounced back since then. Yeah, I just like Imanaga on the mound here, and I think I'm going to take the Cubs on the road today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good one.